Hello my beautiful people and welcome to my channel. In this space I'm going to be sharing with you monthly general tarot readings as well as my TikTok lives, and I'll also be sharing with you essential oil education and, excitingly, my podcast interviews for my podcast. I'm Kitty O'Brien and thank you so much for joining me here. So for the best free online tarot readings and for the most accurate tarot readings, hit that little bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, and the subscribe button. Hello my beautiful people. I'm going to be doing a reading for Aries, so I hope you enjoy. And I've got lots of oracle decks with me today. I can see we've been through some trauma. And I've got my plant magic as well, which I'll be using, so I'm super excited. And I do excuse the croaky voice. Oh, you want new stuff coming in? I'm feeling like this is a relationship problem. And there's some regrets from the past. But we're going to see stuff with truth and clarity in the future. Oh yes. Different perspectives completely. Right. Oh yes, we want new loving. And self-love. So the extended version of this is going to be on my membership site. So if you can hear my phone pinging with notifications. The extended version will be on the membership site, but for now I've got the shorter version here on YouTube because the extended ones are quite a lot longer. And I use my deck because we talk about intimacy as well, and I can't show these on YouTube, otherwise I'll get into trouble. And just before I start, actually, I'm going to use some doTERRA oils to just ground myself a little bit, freshen myself up. It's been a long day. I work in a psychiatric ward, so it's been a good day. It's just been a little bit busy. Jasmine. Oh, juniper berries. I've got those upstairs in my little witchy drawer because I love making trinkets with them. So before I start this reading, because I can see so much is going on, I mean, we've got the death card for the future as well. We've got a lot going on. I can see your perspective is going to start changing very soon. I'm just going to ask the plants for some magic. Hello, Rosie. Are you going to walk all over my cards, are you? I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas, by the way. Here we go. Jasmine was the plant that fell. I just love these cards. They're so beautiful. And so Jasmine's message is, you have the magic to create the life you love. And that is just so beautifully said, considering we have the death card, which is about rebirth and resurrection. And we've also got you desires, new love coming in. We've got quite a few different elements here. So it's the above chakras, so that's the soul chakra, the stellar gateway chakra. It's the connection to the universe and the spiritual realm. The astrological ruler is the moon. Okay, so that's about intuition, stillness, introspection, magic, and the divine feminine. It's the house of Pisces, so it's about spirituality, other realms, unseen, the unseen, dreaminess and flow, and it's the element of water, which is about emotions and feelings and love. And we will use our water deck as well for this. So, emotional coldness, anxiety, or lack of trust is preventing profound connection with others. So I think you have the emotional coldness and possibly the anxiety and lack of trust because you had some trauma going on in the past. You've got the Three of Swords, which represents something's happened in the past. It's caused a lot of heartache. No, Rosie. I love you, Missy. Hey? I love you, but you got to get down. Oh. She's giving you some love too. So yes, you had trauma from the past. This really represents that you're through the other side and you've begun on a healing journey. But I can see pain. I can see the painful situation. I believe it's something to do with a relationship. And when I say relationship, I'm not just talking about romantic relationship. This could be with family members or anything, or it could be like with a best friend. An opportunity for sacred connection with another is available. So And that is so true, because that's what you want with this card, the Ace of Cups. Ace is new coming in. This card represents your hopes and your desire, your hopes and fears. So it's like you want it, but you're worried you're never going to manifest it, and you're never going to achieve it. So it really represents, I mean, you can see the dove coming down. That's the divine, that's spirituality. You can see the hand as well, divine offering. So you can only serve from a full cup, but you're worried you're not going to be loved enough. But that love you're looking for is actually self-love. It's love you can't find from another person. So once your cup is full with love for yourself, what flows over is for everyone else. So yeah, an opportunity for sacred connection is with another is available. Do something romantic, embrace your sexuality, delight in the enchantment of touch. Excuse me. Look for beauty in all things. Pay attention to your dreams. The heavens are willing to listen to your prayers. This is an opportunity to create magic. Take a moon bath. And I love that so much. So, sit outside at night, gazing up at the stars and moon. Can you sense the magnificence of the universe? Breathe in the aroma of jasmine. Now you can sense that same magnificence within you. Isn't that just wonderful? And the crystal is the rainbow moonstone, and the animal guide is the stag. Oh, just so lovely. So, the possibility of having a wonderful, beautiful new relationship is possible. You need some changes. What's coming up as an obstacle is you carrying too much, you're dropping things. It's like you're trying to get away with murder as well, actually. I feel there's some stuff that's not being said. There's some stuff you're possibly avoiding. You can see he's looking at the past, the present, and the future. So I think there's a lot going on. And swords represents the element of air, so it's all about the mind and the paradigm. You know, subconscious and conscious mind. So you can see he's dropping stuff. He can't literally hold it all. But he's also taking things that don't really belong to him. So it's like you're holding a grudge against somebody and it wasn't really their fault. And that's what's coming up as the blockage. In the past, you've had some missed opportunities. I feel like the right person was there for you, but you didn't quite see it in time. And then you went, or there was an opportunity to fix the situation and you sort of missed it. And then that's why the heartache has come in. You're holding so much. You've got the weight of the world on your shoulders with the Ten of Wands. Literally burdened down by this. Heavy on the shoulders. Completely burdened down. Can't see where he's going. You know, literally just can't see the wood for the trees. Do you know? It's just too much. Too much going on. But what your desire is, and what, I mean, you've got quite... I was going to say you've got quite a few desires, but I think the main desire is to have that new spark. And this is the anchor of the reading with the Ace of Wands. It's quite a phallic symbol as well. It represents the divine masculine, this card. So it's really interesting. Now we got Jasmine, which represents the divine feminine. And you can see, again it's divine because of the hand. You can see the new leaves coming off the end of the wand there. Wand also represents the element of fire, so it's about your desires and your passions. So it's, and it also, like I said, it's a phallic image there with the wand. So, and it does represent the divine masculine. So you just want that new spark coming in. So I'm all bulky. I say this every time, but I got my heated blanket wrapped around my waist. I'm like, it's too cold otherwise. So things are going to start changing for you. These two cards represent you. So sword is pointing upwards towards truth and clarity. So you want to see clarity in the situation. You want to see things as they are. You don't want to like beat around the bush. And also, again, it's another ace. You got 3 aces. 333. And the first card was the three of swords. So you got three threes. Yeah. 3 is a sacred number. I normally always put the link in the description for the angel. There's like a blog that does angel numbers. It's beautifully written. So have a look at number 3 for me. But again, like, it's a new beginnings. It's seeing things with like seeing things in a new way. And then you've got the Hanged Man, which also represents seeing things from a completely different perspective. He's hanging upside down by his foot and he's literally seeing the world upside down, so from a completely different perspective. And he's still in this moment. He's seeing the world from a viewpoint of stillness, so just watching everything, observing, and just taking things in as they are. So these two cards represent you. So your paradigm is definitely changing. Everything's definitely shifting. You're probably learning from the experiences of the past. You're moving on, you're healing as well. So not just the mind moving on, but the heart is moving on as well. And then, like I said, you really desire this new love for yourself, so you are able to love others again. And when you fully love and trust yourself, you can fully love and trust others. What's coming up as your outcome cards, which support your future card, is the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles does represent a romance coming in tarot. You can see he's holding his little coin there. He's very, I'm sorry, coins represent people, places and things. So he's very much a very artistic, very creative person, very young at heart, you know, very, I want to describe him as like the bard on The Witcher. So really attracts people in, very talented, and just a really lovely, gentle figure. Very compassionate, and has a lot of empathy for others. And then you've got Rebirth as well with the Death card. Really going through a lot of personal transformations. And I think that comes from the self-love and self-acceptance. And then we've got the Five of Cups as well, which really is a reminder. Okay, so this card is really a lesson. Don't think about what you've lost, but what you still have. Be grateful for what you still have and not what you've lost. Do not think about what is gone, because you will attract more situations in where you will lose something, because we're attracting like for like. And yes, things haven't gone well in the past and you have that heartache, but don't think about that. Don't think about that. You can see he's looking at his cups that have fallen over, and he's got 2 cups that are still full, and he's completely oblivious to it. So don't think about all the things that have gone wrong and the missed opportunities to fix things or aid things, or you know, go down a different route or path. And yeah, this is really about the law of attraction, and like gratitude is an attitude, is what I like to say as well. So just bear that in mind. And when you bear those lessons in mind and start practicing and using the laws of the universe, we have the Page of Swords, which represents further study. So she's studying more, she's learning a new skill set. This could be like how to communicate in relationships, or it could be learning about the divine feminine and the divine masculine. It could be a number of things. It could be learning how to heal from these traumas with the Three of Swords. Again, sword is pointing upwards towards truth and clarity. So she's really, I mean, she's the most intelligent card in the whole entire deck. She's absolutely beautiful. And she just really represents learning more and personal development, and yeah, I guess when you go through these changes and you start seeing things from a different perspective, when you start seeing things with clarity, when you go through that personal transformation, when the romance comes in, when you remember the gratitude and how to practice gratitude, everything really does start changing, and you do step up to the best next version of yourself. So it makes so much sense to have that card as your outcome card or your future card. Let me just use our beautiful Healing Waters deck from Rebecca Campbell. Let's see what falls here. Deep sea diving, way of the mystic, learning through experiences and depths. And I know this card, it's a beautiful card. So let me read it from my little book. Okay, let's do that right now. And it's got a wonderful, wonderful message, which really relates back into the Three of Swords. The mystics want to have a direct experience with the sacred, and the sacred is everywhere and within everything. So every moment is an invitation to deepen the connection within. The mystics learn through emerging with life. So really this is, I mean, you think about it, it's water in the cup here. So I'll just say that sentence again. The sacred is everywhere and within everything. So every moment is an invitation to deepen the connection within. The mystics learns through emerging with life. So the mystic learns through merging with life. through experiencing things firsthand, okay? Through learning about what's known and then diving deep into what's unknown for the chance of a direct, intimate experience. Mystics are the sacred explorers of this world, both inner and outer. Open-hearted and minded, they're willing to journey into the uncharted waters in order to truly live. If you receive this card, it's likely that you're being called to learn through direct experiences, to dive in and explore things for yourself. Like the Sumerian goddess, I think that's Iana, I-N-A-N-N-A, journeying to the underworld to return completely transformed. Like traveling to the underworld, and we got the Death card, and which represents transformation. The way of the mystic is not for the faint-hearted, but it's a way to truly live. Most learn through reading books and following deeper and following processes. The way of the mystic is much deeper and much more experimental and feminine. It requires faith and courage. It demands that you disregard external maps and be led from within. And while every step of the journey may not be clearly marked, the way ahead always emerges, and the transformation cannot be replicated. Perhaps you're in an uncharted place in your life, or being called to embrace uncertainty. You're being called to the depths, and you'll return transformed. So the affirmation for this card is, I trust my path and choose to see the sacred everywhere and within all things. I follow the intelligence that's within me. So this is really complements the reading so beautifully, because you could be in uncharted territories right now. You know, you're worried about like so many things that have happened in the past, the present, and the future, and you're trying to make sense of everything. But when people are going through heartache and trauma, they tend to try to step back from the situation, to not experience it to its fullest because it's, you know, unpleasant. But to actually experience the fullness of life, we just got to chuck ourselves into that experience and feel it as much as possible. And that's when we move through it, like really feel it and move through it. And then you come out completely transformed. Like, it's like you want to jump into a freezing cold lake. You can't just put your toes in. It's all or nothing, you know. And you really experience that. So, and your perspective will completely change. And then you'll be living that fullness. And Page of Swords here, you know, it's not just about learning new skill set, but from what we've read about this, you know, deep sea diving, it's really experiencing life and learning from these new experiences and really appreciating them for what they are. And because we're talking about water and diving, I think I'll use the Mermaids and Dolphins deck as well. And then, my lovelies, I will be doing the extended... oh, look, Make a Wish. Make a Wish. And we were talking about, especially with the first card we've got, with Jasmine, everything that we wish for can come true. And, oh my goodness, so deep sea diving is trying to find that connection everywhere, within and, you know, externally. And this is, and it says, an opportunity for a sacred connection. It's amazing. And it's do something romantic. And we had the Page of Pentacles. The heavens are willing to listen to your prayers. Make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. Set your sights higher. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. So this is maybe this is what came up in the past. You know, you could have set yourself so much higher, but you missed that opportunity. The relationship failed and there's that heartache. Yes. Is the last card I'm going to pull here. Your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. So yes, you know, move forward, dive into that transformation. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. And I just, there's completely different decks and they all sing to each other. I love it so much. Okay, well, thank you so much, my lovelies. I'm now going to be doing the extended reading, which you can watch on my membership site. I couldn't think of the word there for a second. And yeah, enjoy. Thank you so much. Hi guys. So